Welcome learners to this mini lecture which corresponds with pages 77 to 81 of Techniques and Civilization by Lewis Mumford. Mumford asserts that the rational conquest of the environment by means of machines is fundamentally the work of the woodman. So in this mini lecture we'll look at a couple of reasons why he might make this assertion. As you read this section on the primitive engineer, you find that really wood perhaps is an underappreciated material of techniques. And Mumford writes about some of the advantages that wood had over some other materials. So let's look at some of those. First of all, the tree has significant cross-section width and length. Really, if you look in nature, there's very few other materials that naturally come with that type of length and width. Also, that trees come in many different assortments of sizes, so that you can find the primitive woodman could have found trees that would have matched up with what the needs were at the time. Also, the fact that the wood could be split very easily with an axe and a wedge and used in that case. Also, wood has exceptional qualities for transport. If you think back to the stories of perhaps the building of the pyramids and how the giant blocks of stone theoretically were probably rolled on logs. If you look at the wheel, the development of the wheel, if you look at the fact that the buoyancy of wood and used as the primitive woodman easily could have hollowed out fallen logs and fallen trees and created canoes. So excellent qualities for transport. Also, wood has many of the same physical qualities as stone and metal. When you look at strength, you can find varying strengths. You can work wood, you can heat it, you can do other things to work it and shape it. And finally, wood is combustible, and which was the first advantage of wood for the primitive human, was the ability to gather wood and burn that wood for warmth, for cooking, for religious worship, and so on. So you can see that wood was definitely an underappreciated material of techniques, and also that wood was really the first material which was engineered and shaped, changed, designed for various purposes. Hope you've enjoyed this mini lecture on the primitive engineer. Make sure to answer the corresponding question to this reading on Learning Session 3 assessment. Also, make sure to complete the assessment where you're asked to describe the technological complex of the technique phase. If you have any questions with either of those assignments, please make sure to contact your instructor. Thank you and have a good day.